So my Bentley is finally ready. It's taken forever to get the rims hooked up and to do everything.
So Kim, what'd you do to your car?
Black on black on black with stitching, red bees. It's just all blacked out.
Ay, caramba.
I've worked very hard for this car. Since I've been 12 years old, it's been my dream to get a Bentley.
This is gonna be the new sleek look. Get rid of the pink.
And I've given it my all to make this dream come true. So I want to share it with Chloe and Courtney, and then we're on our way to see Rob. I want to drive all around town, and I'm so excited.
We're almost there. I'm gonna be riding around in my new Bentley.
Oh, okay, Kim.
Kim said Bentley about 25 times.
We know you're getting the Bentley.
My car is not ready.
No more than 10 minutes. I promise it's gonna be done. They're on the last thing.
The guy keeps telling us it'll be 15 minutes. 15 minutes later, he comes back, it'll be 15 more minutes.
How much longer though? Because we have to be out.
15 minutes, 10 minutes.
10 more minutes.
It's taken forever to get my car. And as we're waiting, I hear Courtney and Chloe screaming. I don't know what they're doing. This is my business deal.
Yelling at her, telling her $35,000.
I said you're wasting everybody's time and money by having us sit here. Don't us tell us what's going on. And he said, baby, talk about wasting money. I put $35,000 into this car for free.
I don't give a how much your car costs, because it's not about me. And he agreed to do something, so he shouldn't be throwing it in your face. If you say you're gonna do something, then do it.
So Chloe starts giving him an attitude. The guy yells at Chloe, and Kim doesn't defend her.
It's rude and it's making me look bad, so stop.
Chloe and Courtney are so rude to Chris, the guy that owns the dealership. I am just so appalled that they are speaking to me like this and to the car guy like this.
What's wrong with you? Oh my God, the guy's doing it.
Stop and go get in the car and stop being rude and a brat. It's not funny.
I will never look at you the same.
I will never look at
now
you.
his sister.
He didn't talk
You're
to
my sister.
You're Kim, I think it's so gross. All you care about is money.
All I care about is money. He has my $220,000 car.
You're such a kiss ass. You're so
You're
not
kissing
family
his ass when
oriented.
he's
I'm not you, sweetheart. No loyalty.
Act like this, like you little immature. Leave.
Ooh, we don't care. Bye.
Then stop acting so immature. Then leave. Get out of here. This isn't your place.
I would if I could, sweetheart. Have no reason to sit you get a Bentley. Now I know about my sister.
You are so jealous. You are just so jealous that you cannot get a Bentley, and you're trying to ruin my moment for me.
Are you joking?
So get away, you jealous psycho.
Hello you all, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, what's good? If you are new, hey boo, I am back with another video. And so we are gonna hop straight into it, and y'all see the title. After I made the videos about jealous family members, I'm like, you know what, it was something that was really, I've been wanting to do a topic about this for a nice little minute. I'm going to be using so many different examples on how to highlight jealousy, and that just kind of goes along. This video kind of went along with this title. Jealousy is the root of sibling rivalry, okay? A lot of y'all may be going through a certain situation like this where you have sibling rivalry, whether this may be a brother or a sister or just another family member. And I wanted to use Keeping Up with the Kardashians show as a perfect example because, and let me just say, this is my opinion, and y'all know I'm going to come and get my opinion every time. You don't have to agree with it, okay? But I think a lot of jealousy be spewed towards Kim on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, okay? When I first started watching the show, I liked the show. Now, let me just say this. Y'all know I don't come and do celebrity gossip. Everybody has a past, okay? Let me just start off by saying that we are not the judge of anyone's lifestyle, what it is that they may do. But just based off of what I have seen from Kim over the years, she does not seem to be this person that people are making her out to be. And I'm just coming and keeping it honest. Y'all know I'm not no hater. I'm gonna always come and give my honest opinion on certain things. And so this is just how I feel about the situation. I feel like a lot of people have hate towards this woman. A lot of people are jealous of this woman. And I'm gonna talk about that probably, either gonna put it in this video or I'm gonna make another video about, you know, jealous women, how they operate. Y'all know I've talked on my channel plenty of times. The number one way that you are gonna be able to spot a jealous, insecure woman is how she speak on other women. Celebrities are people. They ain't no different. The only difference is that they have fame. So when you see another woman speaking negatively about another woman, she don't really know her like that, that's a sign of jealousy and insecurity to me. I don't care what nobody say. But I feel like a lot of people are jealous of Kim, and I feel like her sisters are jealous of her. That's my opinion. I felt like this when the show first started. And I kind of reflecting on the video that I made a while back where I said how to deal with jealous sisters and brothers. I went into specifics about different family members that you might have experienced jealousy from. And I touched on the situation about the Kardashians. And I've seen them be jealous of her. And a lot of times when I seen it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And at first I was thinking like, okay, is this scripted? Is this for show, or is this how they really are with each other? Sometimes you can tell when you look at certain TV shows whether things are scripted or not. Now, don't ask me what's been going on with Keeping Up with the Kardashians, because I have not watched their show in years, okay? When they started doing their own thing, branching out, doing all that, the Jenner girls, the Kylie and Kendall, when they started getting older and stuff, I stopped watching the show, okay? Because reality TV just had drastically changed, and that's why I don't watch it no more. But just from what I have seen on the show, I have seen the jealousy that they have for Kim. And this one particular clip that I used in the beginning of the video is a prime example. And it was actually another clip that I'm not sure if I'm gonna add it or not. I think I'm gonna add it, but this is just kind of like trying to highlight the video that I just previously made about jealous family members when it comes to family gossip. I kind of say in that video that they will try to gang up on you. Now, it was one particular episode that I will never forget. This was so nasty. Okay, I had to come speak on it. And people be really ganging up on this woman. I don't know what it is about Kim that she be having people pressed, okay? She be having people in their feelings about her. But Kim is she is a gorgeous woman. I don't care what nobody say about her. That woman is beautiful. She seems like she got a beautiful spirit too. Just from what I have seen from her over the years, I have never really seen her go off on nobody and none of that type of stuff. And that's how it is. When women are jealous of you, they will always try to pinpoint and pick out certain things about you. They'll just run your name through the mud. But anyways, back to it. This one particular episode when they had went on this, it was this family trip, I believe. They ganged up on her. And that stuff really disturbed my spirit when I seen that. When did Keeping Up with the Kardashians? It came out a while back. I was a teenager then when I was watching that show. But they went on this trip together. They're supposed to be there as a family. But they was ganging up on Kim. And some of it did seem like it was scripted, but when it came to her sisters, it seemed like they was trying to purposely taunt her and purposely pick with her. And I'm kind of using the show that this is probably some things that you have went through with your family, to where you get together with them and it seemed like they always just trying to gang up on you. Now, Kim, we gonna talk from a spiritual sense. Y'all already know I get deep in spiritual on this channel. Kim, she has this sweet spirited nature about her. Sadly to say, when you have a spirit like that, you are going to be attacked, okay? It was a couple of episodes that I had synced on Keeping Up with the Kardashians where Kim, she a diva. She a girly girl. You know, she not a confrontational person. She not really a fighter. And so sometimes people will attack you just based off of that reason alone, when they feel as though they may view you as being a person that is weak, a person that would never really stand up for yourself. And I just kind of think how they played on that and they attacked her for that. And now, I'm not saying Kim is weak, okay? I'm just saying she not that type of girl that she not finna get in the dirt and fight with you. She just not that type of woman. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. You're gonna have some women that they gonna wanna come for you. They gonna wanna fight with you. They gonna wanna square it up with you because you're a pretty girl, okay? They wanna try you. They wanna try your life when you that type of woman. But sometimes you gotta put people in their place, because I just thought about this one particular episode that was, I can't remember, but this video went viral on social media. Like I said, I haven't been keeping up with the show. I haven't watched none of the newer seasons. But Kim and Courtney had gotten into a fight, okay? A physical fight. Y'all may not agree with me with this, but sometimes you gotta let people know to quit playing with you. Like, you're not finna sit up here and disrespect me. And the reason why I'm coming to bat for Kim, and the reason why I'm saying that her sisters is jealous of her, because I'm just looking at the whole situation. I look way beyond. This is a reality TV show. I look way beyond it. Like, Kim basically put her entire family on. If we really want to be real, she put her sisters on, okay? So for them to be coming at her with that kind of energy, that's how it is. When people are jealous of you, when family members are jealous of you, They will never be appreciative of nothing that you do for them. You can literally put them on and help them make money and get themselves, you know, she did a lot for them. That's why I will always have respect for Kim. I don't care what nobody said about her, but she is a sweet woman. She has a good heart. Okay, and that's how it is. When you have a good heart, people will try to tear you apart. They'll try to tear you down, even family. But I've been seeing that jealousy with her and her sisters for a long time. That's how it is with jealous siblings. Jealousy is the root of sibling rivalry. And when it comes to the whole ganging up on one person, you being in the room with them, you feel like you're being ambushed. That's what happened when they went on that trip together. That stuff was hard to watch. And it was one particular scene that was very disturbing and disgusting to me. Okay, and I don't care who may say that this might have been scripted, but I did not like this. They was in a room. She was trying to get away from them. They was attacking her. When you are a spiritually intuitive person, you witness other people being spiritually attacked as well. And it's hard to watch. But she was trying to get away from them. I think she was dating Reggie Bush at the time. And she was on the phone with him in a room. She's trying to get away from the drama. And that's what you should do. When you feel like you're being ganged up on and spiritually attacked from your family or just anything, you want to remove yourself. Don't stay there and let them spiritually attack you and gang up on you like that. Them, and y'all know I'm going to always speak from a spiritual sense. Them spirits followed her. She got away from them and they followed her. They was taunting her. She started crying, and I'm not one to really come and speak negative on people, but this made me look at Courtney different. I just always kind of felt like Courtney was always jealous of Kim. Extremely jealous. But Courtney stood there and laughed at her while she was crying, taunted her, and stood there and watched her cry like that. That was evil to me. Y'all may say that's scripted, but I really don't feel like that was scripted. You know, I feel like that's how they are with her off cameras too. The camera's gonna pick up everything. They ain't gonna be able to act 24/7. Their real feelings and that spirit is gonna come out through that camera. Okay, y'all can say it's scripted and fake all you want, but they jealous of their sister. Okay, that's sibling rivalry for real. That's jealousy times 10. And it's just so disgusting because if you really look at the situation, y'all gotta admit it though, she kind of put them on. They show when it jumped off to be what it was if it wasn't for Kim. You can say whatever you want to say about her. She put y'all on. And for y'all to treat her like that, y'all to be ganging up on her like that, being jealous of her. That's why I say certain family members, I ain't trying to be heartless or nothing like that. But once you get to a certain level in your life, you start to really be successful and really start making them moves, them boss moves. Sometimes you may have to distance yourself. Sometimes you may have to be a little selfish when it comes to helping out family because they're not going to appreciate your help, especially if they are jealous of you, baby, you can forget it. And that's another thing I had wanted to state in this video where I say sibling rivalry, jealousy. How do you deal with that? How do you keep a healthy relationship with your family knowing that they are jealous of you? Sometimes it's extremely hard. Sometimes that's why certain people decide to distance themselves and not come around at all, which I'm going to always push and promote peace. Separate yourself by any means. If you don't want to talk to your family, then I ain't telling you not to, okay? Because y'all already know what I push and promote on this channel, what I preach. Stay away from toxic, jealous family members, period, point blank. That's how you're going to be able to keep your peace. But yeah, when it comes to helping out family members, sometimes you feel like, this is just what I read from the situation with Kim and her sisters. She know they jealous of her. She said it in the clip. She was like, you are jealous. Get away, you jealous psycho. And she was just being real. Like, they was clearly hating on her because she was successful. She got a car. Jealous siblings, they will be jealous of anything that you have. And I'm just really sitting up thinking, like, before the show, you can clearly tell that they was wealthy. They had money because of who their father was. But how y'all sitting up here hating on y'all sister? She get nice things, but y'all got money too. It doesn't matter. Anything that you have, a jealous, envious person is always going to feel some type of way about it because you got it, okay? They can literally have the same thing as you, but there's something about you having it that they don't like. When they went to that dealership, you could see the jealousy on their face. Like, their energy was just funky and nasty. And you know how you see certain things and you just be... It be cringy to watch. When I see jealousy played out in television shows with families and stuff like that, it be cringy to watch. It's hard to watch because that's not acting, that's real. But they were so jealous that she was getting a new car. Another thing I wanted to point out when it comes to sibling rivalry, they will always try to destroy the moment for you. They were trying to kill that moment for Kim. You about to go get you a car, and it was so crazy because she wanted to share this moment with them. She said that. But when it comes to jealous siblings, you be wanting to share your wins with them. You be oblivious to the fact that they really ain't happy for you. Y'all see the look on their faces. I don't think that was no acting. You know how they say, like, oh, this is your sister, she this big mega star. Act like y'all jealous of her. Act like the jealous sisters. It was another thing that I had peeped that was kind of off. And this is another thing you will notice about jealous people. They're going to always try to ruin things for you as well. Y'all see how the dealership salesman, I was looking at them. Jealous people, and I'm just speaking based off personal experience. When you are around jealous people, the one thing you will notice they would do is they would try to put on an act in front of a lot of people to kind of like embarrass you, to make you look bad. It's just like, this how y'all carrying on at the dealership. This is a business deal, and y'all trying to mess this up for y'all sister because y'all jealous. He put a lot of money into that car for free, and I feel like they was probably jealous of that too, because maybe, just maybe, y'all know Kim, she's a sex symbol. She's a beautiful woman. Like, it's a lot of men that just, they are in love with Kim. Okay, we just gonna call a thing a thing. But the car salesman person probably like him. Okay, and the sister seen that. And that's another thing too you will notice about jealous siblings or just people in general. They don't like the sort of attention that you may get. They don't like the sort of treatment that you may get from other people. So they'll try to kind of ruin the moment for you. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't stand that. They couldn't watch her get that car. It was too much for them. They had to start some drama with her to take the moment and the attention and focus away from her. That was jealousy right there. And I remember the episode after that, like when she met up with them at the hotel, and they were talking so much crap about her. And I don't know, like, yeah, reality TV just be so messy. But I feel like reality TV, they be kind of pinpointing and shining light on a lot of things that this is really real life. Yeah, this is reality TV, but even though some of the parts are scripted, this is real life. This is how people really act. And reality TV just kind of highlighted that. Y'all can say it's fake all y'all want, but they jealous of their sister. They jealous of her success, and you would think that they'd be happy for her, especially if she put y'all on. Like, and that's another thing too, just kind of going back to the whole thing of helping out your siblings. They'll kind of drain you dry. They'll use you to their advantage, especially if they see that you are a kind, sweethearted person. They'll take whatever they can take from you and still spit in your face at the end of the day. They will do that. That fight that took place between Kim and Courtney years and years down the line, that was pent up. That had been pent up, bottled up. I feel like that was something that Kim probably was holding on her spirit for a long time, because you know, after a while you just get tired of people ganging up on you and picking with you. And so it was real out of character to see Kim fighting. She's too much of a pretty girl, but she held her own in that video, because that's literally how it goes. Like when you are having sibling rivalry and it just gets to a certain point to where you don't reach your breaking point. At this point, I'm finna show you not to play with me. Like, we gonna have to throw some hands at this point, because you're not finna keep sitting up here playing in my face like this. And that's just basically what the scene was. She put hands on her. But that's how it is. When it comes to jealous siblings, it's gonna always come to a certain point to where if you don't address the situation head on, because I could tell that Kim is just the type of person, she's not confrontational, okay? When you let certain things build up and you don't address it, just kind of let it go on, then it can blow up to a physical altercation. And that's just basically what happened. Like I said, I don't know what's been going on with the show. They all have a lot of success, but it does not matter how much success a person has. It really lets you know that money isn't everything. Money has nothing to do with feelings, jealousy. Okay, a person can be successful, they can have all the money, but if they are jealous of another person, none of that stuff is going to matter. Okay, it's going to be almost as if they don't even got nothing. That jealous spirit is going to rise up out of this person. I'm going to kind of end it off. Another thing I have noticed about the show, Kim gets so much hate. She is one of those female celebrities that, and you could tell she just got a lot of haters. She get the same type of hate that Beyonce be getting. It's a lot of female celebrities, they just be getting a lot of hate. The one thing I had noticed about Kim was that when it came to her sisters and their jealousy, I kind of seen where a lot of women was going to bed for the sisters or being on the sister side. It was even a couple of women, and I said this before, I'm going to bring it up again. A jealous woman will always try to make it seem like you are jealous. Okay, because I've seen a couple of people over the years talk about how Kim is jealous of her sisters and she feels some type of way about her sisters. It's just like, for the ladies to get it, they get it. When y'all hear certain things, y'all be knowing they just be trying to cover up their insecurities and their jealousy. These be the type of women that live vicariously through other women. Like, they just be feeling some type of ways about certain reality TV stars, celebrities. These be the type of people that will sit back and watch your life. They know that they don't like you, but they watching your every move. That's how jealous women operate. And that's where all the hate for Kim comes comes from. Every time I look up, they saying something bad about Kim. This girl can't live down nothing but. It just is what it is. They can say whatever they want to say about Kim with her past and stuff like that. But that does not take away from the fact that Kim is a gorgeous, beautiful woman. When you are a gorgeous, beautiful woman, you're just going to get hate from women. That's literally nothing that you can avoid. But you kind of see it with women when it comes to their jealousy and they hate for Kim. I'm gonna turn the comment section off. But one thing I may notice about my channel, when I kind of touch on celebrities or news stories and stuff like that, I leave my comment section off because I got respect for people. I'm not gonna leave my comment section open for you to spiritually attack people. That's not what my channel is about. I just come and speak on jealousy, and these are my opinions. So it's either you agree with it or you don't, but you can take your negativity and your jealousy somewhere else. This is not the channel for that. But that's the one thing I say, like every time I come and speak on the topic about jealousy, I feel like I got to address certain things. I got to make disclaimers because this spirit be running rampant on social media. Like women do not care. They are so comfortable in their jealousy and their insecurity, and they are comfortable with spewing it off to people online, mainly celebrity women. It's just nasty. But that's another thing I have noticed about Kim is that she always be getting hate from other women. Every time they bring her up, they're talking about her sex tape and stuff like that. Like, y'all would still be hating on Kim. Even if she didn't have made the sex tape, she still would have been having haters. And this is another thing, too, I wanted to touch on. We got to come and keep it real. When you are a gorgeous woman and you are highly desired by a lot of men, women are going to dislike you for that, okay? And because Kim is a sex symbol. And that's where a lot of the jealousy comes from with these women, okay? So that's really what it is. See, people ain't gonna come and keep it real, but I'm gonna come keep it real on this channel because like I said before, I'm not a hater. But when it comes to the whole thing with Kim and the hate and the backlash she received, it's just all insecurity and jealousy. And I know people probably even listen to this video, oh, you co-signing a certain type of behavior. I'm not a judgmental kind of person. Everybody got a pass. You know what I'm saying? So people be coming on here, the ones that be judging the most and having the most to say, they record ain't squeaky clean either. So they should be the last ones trying to talk about somebody. But yeah, when it comes to Kim, she be getting a lot of hate. And another thing too, you will notice about jealous women, jealous people in general, they would try to send a village up against you. Like they'll try to rally up people to not like you. They be ratting on that jealousy. They know that Courtney and Chloe is jealous of Kim. That's why Chloe and Courtney is they quote unquote favorite. Because y'all carry the same spirit. That's why her sisters is y'all favorite, because all y'all are jealous, insecure women. Okay? It is what it is. Say whatever you want to say. That jealousy is nasty for Kim. Jealous women will always, they be so delusional. They talking about Kim jealous of her sisters. How she jealous of her sisters and she the one that put them on? She brought them on the show. So how is she jealous of them? If she felt some type of way about her sisters, she wouldn't even be, come on now. People just don't, they be delusional. They don't be making no type of sense. They just want to feel comfortable in their insecurity and jealousy. They be trying to cover that thing up. They want people to believe that Kim is jealous of her sisters. Kim ain't showed the jealous bone in her body. At the times I seen the show, Kim have never showed jealousy to none of her sisters at all. She was doing all type of book deals, business deals, perfect, all type of stuff with her sisters. Like I said, women are always trying to justify they hate and they jealousy for another woman. They be coming up with all type of excuses. Her sister, she ain't put her sisters on. They be hit their business before the show. They just be pulling lies out of they man. They be trying to make up anything to justify why they don't like a certain woman, when the whole time they just be jealous. That's what I wanted to say, is that jealousy is the root of sibling rivalry. I was just thinking back on that one episode where she went to confront them after the whole incident at the dealership. And it was another thing I had noticed too. They brother Rob always had a sweet spirit too, from what I have seen with him on the show. He was always taking up for her. That's the one thing I had always noticed. He was always taking up for his sister. You know, you're always going to have that one person. This is how you're going to know that you got somebody that's in your corner. They really care about you. This may be a particular family member that you notice that they always going to bat for you. They're always coming to your defense when they see that you are being attacked. He was always taking up his sister. I always liked Rob. I always liked their relationship. But yeah, when she went to go confront them, you could tell they like to kind of antagonize her a lot and pick with her because they know that she's not really a confrontational person. She's not really a fighter. They would try to kind of pick with her until she just blow up on them. That's how jealous, envious people operate. They try to push your buttons. When it comes to Courtney and Chloe, this is just my opinion. I feel like Courtney is more jealous of Kim than Chloe. Okay, because I feel like Courtney is the oldest, and I I don't know, she may be feeling like she being overlooked, overshadowed and stuff like that, but it's just like, y'all did so many seasons and television shows together, keeping up with Courtney and Kim, keeping up with Chloe and Kim. They went to New York, they went to Miami, I think they did in another city. It's just like, come on now, how much more attention and exposure do you need? Your sister put you on, point blank period. Ain't no sense in you acting this type of way towards her. But I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna come tell the truth. But sometimes when you have older siblings and you kind of taking off and you got that sort of lamb-like neck exposure, they'll feel some type of way about it. They'll feel like you kind of overshadowing them, like you kind of taking away from them. They feel like they should be more farther along than you because they're older than you. And that's just kind of like the whole vibe and energy that I get with Courtney, is that she feel like her sister has way more success than her. She feel like she should have it because she's the oldest. But Kim Kardashian became who she is because of, you know, we ain't gonna talk about all of that, but Kim is just, she put y'all on. Point blank period. She put y'all on. So that jealousy, that ain't cool. And it's not cute. But yeah, that's just how I'm gonna end it, y'all. Sibling rivalry, jealousy is the root of it, and we're going to keep continuing this series about jealous family members, different scenarios. Y'all know we're going to break this thing down and decipher it. But all in all, hopefully I got something in this video. Hopefully it helped you in some way. Continue to protect y'all soul and spirit, and I will talk to y'all in the next video.